Hey, it's Travis, and I'm back with another lesson. Today, we're talking about category 3 and category 4 protein plus fats. Category 3 is complex carbohydrate. We call them energy carbs because these are good carbs. This is not white bread, not white rice, not white pasta. One saucer of white pasta it can be equivalent to 30 teaspoons of sugar. One saucer of white rice can be equivalent to 30 teaspoons of sugar. Travis, white rice doesn't have sugar in it. It metabolizes just like sugar. Stay away from that stuff. That stuff's evil, and all of its kinfolks are evil. But there are its more natural counterparts, complex carbs or energy carbs that we can have. Now, notice we said earlier that 1 pound of fat has 3,500 units of energy called calories. So with carbs, we got to be careful when we're in the weight loss mode because carbohydrate contains calories, but the kind of calories that elevate your blood sugar and cause the fat bust. So if I eat something like a potato by itself or without the right protein and fiber, I'm getting the fat bust. Even if that potato was good for me and had some nutrients, that sweet potato, it has nutrients in it. But my goodness, do we get the fat bust? And if we're trying to lose fat, we don't want that. That's going to take us 2 days to get back in fat burning. But if I would have just known on a portion plate or using the 2-hand rule to add a lean protein and fibrous carb to that complex carb, I would have never got out of fat burning for 2 days. So understanding this and how to control insulin, it allows for you to still have your carbohydrate because they're energy. When I consume complex carbs, I'm consuming new energy. So my body says, I don't need the reserve energy. I've got new energy. When you eat chicken breast or eat broccoli, your body doesn't do that. It says, I need more energy to break this down and digest it. But with energy carbs, complex carbs, oh, new energy. I don't have to work as hard. I've got some incoming energy. I've got some tater. And then you got to deal with the fat bust for 2 days. So why not have chicken breast prepared the right way, green beans prepared the right way with that sweet potato on a portion plate? With your energy and complex carbs in the weight loss mode, you want to keep it to a quarter cup cooked. And then when you get into maintenance, you can go up to a half a cup cooked. But just use your portion plate and you'll be fine. So you have things like butter beans, carrots, corn, grits, lima beans, long grain brown rice, oatmeal, onions, peas, potatoes, sweet potatoes, quinoa, tomato, whole wheat bread. Yes, 100% whole wheat bread. I'd rather you use category 2 breads, but if you really like those whole grain or like making your own whole grain bread at home, you could do that, only one slice, but you must, unlike the category 2 bread, you must have lean protein and fiber with it. How do I find this out? If you don't use our meal planner that does the meal planning for you perfectly, then you got to learn these combinations. Learn the combinations. So you'll notice one of the blue column combinations is a 1, 2, 3. So what are we talking about here? Let me give you an example. So let's say that I grill me a chicken breast and I put some of that condiment. We talked about condiments. I use some approved condiments that meet the 5-2 and few rule, and I grill me a chicken breast. Okay, that's step 1. And then I have, let's say over here with the grilled chicken, I have some rice cauliflower. So I shred my chicken up and put it in the rice cauliflower, saute it up in some MCT oil, put some fibrous water chestnuts in there, whatnot. But let's say now over here, I want a little bit of sweet potato with it. So I've got my sweet potato. I can have a quarter cup in weight loss, or I can have up to a half a cup in maintenance. I put that on the plate with the 1 and 2. So instead of eating the sweet potato by itself and getting that fat bust, well, now I'm controlling insulin. Travis, I don't know if I want to learn all of this. You have to. You have to. It's going to take you no time at all. It's not going to be as hard as you think, but it's life-saving stuff. And now you have a practical, sustainable program that you can live with forever. Same thing over here. If I wanted, let's say I want 96% lean ground meat. I've got me a 6-ounce hamburger steak patty, 96% lean. And then let's say that I have me on that plate, I have me some collard greens. Got me some collard greens. I like collards. Let me heart that and add it to my grocery list. Boom. So I like collards. So I've got my hamburger steak patty, got my collards, and I still got room on my little portion plate. And now I come over here and I add some corn on the cob, a half an ear of corn right there on the plate. Put a little 0-calorie butter spray, salt, pepper, 1, 2, 3. If I eat that corn the wrong way, I'm going to lose 2 days of fat burning. Nobody's telling you that. But I put the protein and fiber with it. It's like having a corn sandwich. And then I'm going to control the fat bus because I'm surrounding it with protein and fiber. You see, for example, if you like grits, you have an egg white omelet cooked in Pam cooking spray with a little approved cheese as a condiment and some spinach. You got your egg white spinach omelet, and then you wanted a quarter cup of cheese grits. All that fits on the portion plate. It's going to slow your fat burning down. That's why 1, 2, 3 is in the blue column. You're cooling off your metabolism. But the blue column's the life-saving column, everybody. It's the life-saving column because it allowed me to learn how to eat a tater the right way and get a whole different result. Do you know this stuff works, Travis? Yep, I wear a continuous glucose monitor to make sure it works. If I eat that tater by itself, boom, fat bus city. If I eat it with protein and fiber, I get a little bump up and then it comes right back down. Next is protein plus fats. Protein plus fats. Here you've got your a little bit fattier processed meat, 93 to 96% lean. We do not want to go with anything less than 93% lean turkey, chicken, or beef. Because when you do, everything in that package is lard. Travis, no, 85% lean is 85% lean. Wrong. They're talking about by the weight of it, not by the calories. If you buy 85% ground beef, come to advanced classes and I'll show you. If you buy 85% ground beef and it says lean, 3/4 of what's in that package is nothing but filler fat from all kind of slaughterhouses all over the world. They lied because there's 4 calories in a gram of protein, but 9 in a gram of fat. So it's almost all lard. You're getting almost no protein. 93 is about half. If you get 93% lean meat, processed meat, half that package is filler fat. But we allow it because as long as I don't eat any of these 4s with a 3, you won't see 4s up here in my chart with a 3 or a 5. We don't do that because what's happening there. This isn't like the lean protein. Okay, those chicken wings, those whole eggs, that New York strip steak that's so good, so delicious, it's a lot of fat. It's a lot of long chain triglycerides. And when we put those slow digesting fats with these energy carbs and we get some fat bus, that fat bus sucks up all that. You could hear a fat sucking sound, except for it's not the kind where we're burning fat, but it's planting it on the booty, the abdomen, the thighs. You do not want to have 4s and 3s on a perfect day. You reserve that for your anniversary. You reserve that for date night. You have a holiday. You do not do that. People, stop. Because as soon as the bus even sees the kids, the fat lipids hanging out at the bus stop, it's picking them up and planting them. So you have that steak and potato on a perfect day. You can do it on a holiday, but you do it on a perfect day. Oh, Lord. Guess what's happening? Yeah, the protein was good, but the fat lipids are not burning because you got the energy carbs in the potato and your body's using the potato and the insulin's going up. Here comes a honk, the bus that says, oh, here's some steak fat, picks up steak fat, plants it on the booty. Please don't do that. Well, what if I want a steak on a perfect day? Eat it with asparagus, eat it with green beans, eat it with squash, for crying out loud. Don't do it. It's never worth it unless it's time to have a holiday because you earned a holiday. Don't have chicken wings and French fries. Don't do that except for on a holiday. You're storing every bit of that chicken fat. Stop it. Focus on what you can have, not on what you can't have. Those ribs, you having ribs and potato? Oh, Lord, baby back ribs going to be on your baby booty. You want to have ribs? And then you'll have your green beans or ribs in your salad and your approved condiment. Do you see the variety? And it's good. Like, yeah, it's good to have ribs and sweet potato, but you gain weight. So why not have ribs in your favorite fibrous carbohydrate and lose weight? It drives me crazy. Okay, so categories 1 through 4, we're going to stop there. We'll come back and see you in the next lesson. Next lesson, we're going to talk about these other categories of food. Okay, we're learning categories, learning combinations. I'll see you in the next lesson.